Okay, here's the most terrifying thing about the bill that was signed today by the House of Representatives regarding TikTok's ban. And that is this, that under the bill, it writes that if the government, for some reason, determines that there is a potential for election tampering, that they're going to come in and force the company to sell or to sell into some other hands. So essentially, if you own a company and you're not willing to sell, but the government doesn't like you, well, they can force you to sell your company. TikTok's not for sale, and they've essentially signed a bill that said, hey, we think for some reason you're going to tamper with the election. Yeah, right. More like Facebook allowing other people to jump in on the bandwagon to influence election like they did in the past. But we're going to force you to sell. And so this means that if they can pull this off for TikTok, because TikTok's a big app and all this stuff, and they can get everybody aligned saying, oh, it's China, it's China influencing, which is a whole nother issue because weather balloons, don't shoot those down, let those go across. They can collect as much data as they want. Leave the border wide open so 30,000 Chinese can come over across the border. No big deal there. Just a slap on the wrist for Meta for letting all the data released. There's all kinds of electronics that have been put into the phone you're holding right now that was made in China. So, whatever. That's a ruse. But the point being is that they can then dictate to other companies like Twitter, X, they can go for them and say, oh, we think that you are influencing the elections poorly or having a negative influence on the election fraud, whatever. So we're forcing you to buy the company. So they could technically, if this passes and they force TikTok to sell into some different hands, then they could target other social agencies like X. And who knows what any business could be on the table then after that, especially when it comes to like a social media company. They could go after Rumble because what the hell? Why not? What do you think? Give me a comment. Let me know.